So this super genius is about to go crazy and kaboom, blow a bunch of people up. Now the guy's name is Ted, and Ted is 25 years old, and like I said, he's a genius, working as an assistant professor at the University of California. And he's a really smart dude. However, Ted has a problem. He doesn't like being around people, because who does? He also hates technology and thinks it's taking away real freedom from people. So he wants nothing more than to live alone, far away from society and its stupid machines. So one day in 1969, he quits his university job and he moves back to Chicago to live with his parents. And there, he mostly keeps to himself in his bedroom, spending hours writing letters to newspapers, magazines, and public figures, ranting about everything he believes in, how motorcycles and snowmobiles create noise pollution, and how advertisers manipulate people to buy things that they don't really need. I guess he just feels good letting it all out. But here's what really sucks for Ted. His parents keep pressuring him to get a job. But Ted doesn't want a job. He just wants to be left alone. So after about 2 years, he decides to move out of his parents' place and he buys a 1.4 acre piece of land in Lincoln, Montana. And there he builds himself a cabin to live in. No electricity, no running water, no heat, no technology, just how he likes it. And so living in this cabin, he grows a garden, he hunts for food, and he lives off whatever he can from nature or, from his parents. And it's peaceful there, it's quiet, it's exactly what he wants. But then, over the years, the worst thing happens to Ted. Society starts moving in. Sawmills are cutting down trees near the place, planes start flying overhead, new roads are built right through the woods, motorcycles keep roaring by. Even worse, more people start living in the area. And that is when Ted finally just snaps. All he wanted was some peace and isolation, and he can't even enjoy that. And so he decides to fight back. And he starts setting booby traps on the motorcycle trails, he wrecks multiple cabins, he dumps sand into the machines at the sawmill, he pours sugar into the snowmobile gas tanks, he sets logging equipment on fire. But that still doesn't feel like it's enough for Ted. He wants to go bigger. So he comes up with a wild plan to make bombs and send them to people who he believes represent the system he hates so much. Basically, university professors and airline employees and anyone related to technology. And by 1978, he finds his first victim, an engineering professor at Northwestern University. And so Ted builds a bomb,